So are we about to start to see a down leg in the markets overall? I'm going to be sharing with you what I'm seeing right now across all the markets, the mining stocks and silver and gold, and just an update on what's happening through there. Also going to be sharing with you a trade that I just took literally like 20 minutes ago from doing this video for you. It was actually on the Forex market. I'm going to share the setup with you, what it was and how I managed it and so on and so forth. And so I do a lot of trading myself, guys. I'm actually a trader. I'm in 3 trades right now in the stock market that I might share with you in this video, but also just got out of a Forex trade that I'm going to share with you as well. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. So traders, before I get started, put the word I love trading in the markets. If you enjoy these updates, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. And I've been getting a lot of people asking me about my coaching program, and I've been telling a lot of people it's been closed. But I want to do something for the very first person only, for only one person only. If you want to get my coaching and my trading systems and so on and so forth for the next 3 months. Then it's only going to be $2,000. It's only going to be for the very first person to email me at Howell, Howell, trader@gmail.com. That's howelltrader@gmail.com. I only can take one person only, and that is it. I'm doing this as just a way of giving back and just allow some person. If you want to finish this year off strong, guys, over the next 3 months, then you need to join my coaching program and let me show you exactly what you need to do to get you right on the right foot. So email me right now. So what's happening right now on the Dow Jones is we're still getting this high. We have this high point through here. Are we about to create some sort of lower high through right there? And we can see how the market is slowly stepping down. If we break above say 28,000, then we're probably likely to race back up to all-time new highs. If we look at the S&P 500, still slowly just crawling up, not really doing much. The really interesting thing about the S&P 500, if I bring up my trend lines, you can see how there was a trend line coming through here. And now you can see there's a trend line through here. And now we have a resistance all through here as well too. So you can see what's happening. Support, broke down, hit resistance. So are we about to see a bit of a roll over here? It's really, really, really interesting. Now guys, stimulus package hasn't been passed yet. We haven't got any stimulus package passed still to this day. So if there's no stimulus packages passed, so we're probably likely to see a bit of a fall in the markets, right? Because we know the Fed's keeping it up. And if there's no more stimulus packages being passed as yet, well, what's likely to happen to the markets? And same for the Nasdaq as well too. We're getting a little bit of rise, but are we about to see that drop to the downside? Very, very, very weak pullback. Once again, you can see how this trend line that I've got bounced off all through these levels, all through here, and now we're at this level through right now. So are we about to see a bit of a pullback? Right now, as I speak right now, the futures markets are going crazy, absolutely crazy. Forex and futures markets are absolutely just going crazy right now, which is fantastic for me, right? Because I had a beautiful trade, and I'll share that with you in just a moment. Moving on now through to the GDX, and we're still getting a potential, we haven't got the lower high yet, but we're still getting a potential downward move, aren't we? We can see we have this support level through here. We have this little lower low. Are we about to see something like this, right? High, little lower high. Wow, right? Because we're getting this very weak sort of pullback through there. And also the GDX, same for the GDX. Drop down, little weak pullback. Are we about to roll over here? Now, I'm not saying we're going to, guys. I don't know. But if we roll over, that could be the start of a down leg in the markets. Same for the SILJ. Drop, little, look at this here. Very, very, very weak rise to the upside. Again, guys, I'm not saying it's definitely going to roll over. I don't know. But by looking at this here, we're starting to get a lot of short-term weakness in the markets. And again, same for the SIL. They're all doing the exact same thing as well in the markets. And right now, I had someone say, "Oh, John, I'm long on a short-term basis on gold." And I'm like, why would you be long on a short-term basis when the market is lower highs? The market's in a downward trend. If the market rallies, you got lucky. You're not actually even going with any trend. So that's actually risky. So you know who you are, who I'm talking about right now. And also, moving over through to the silver market. Look at this here, drop down. Very, very, very weak sort of rally through there. We have, once again, guys, we have this high, we have this lower high, we have this lower high, drop down. Are we about to create some lower high, guys? That is the question mark for this here. What's likely to happen? Let me know what you think in the chat box below, guys. Now, I don't know exactly what's going to happen. No one does. But if we do start to see something like that, then we're probably likely to see a bit of a nice drop. And again, guys, I'm sensing by looking at all these markets, even the tech stocks, Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, Apple, I'm sensing a weakness in these markets, and it's not going to take much for something to pop and send this market through to the downside. I'm just sensing this weakness in the markets. The market is struggling right now. So that's what I'm seeing through the markets. Are we about to start? Are we about to start to see that drop through there? Now, let me just share with you the trade that I took recently on a Forex and futures markets, or on the Forex market, should I say. This was the trade that I literally just took this, about, again, probably about half an hour ago right now as of doing this video. But this was the trade here, guys. Really, really, really simple. All I'm looking for is I'm looking for a market that has a high, a lower high. So I'm trading with the trend as you saw me today, right? Don't ever trade against the trend. So we're making lower highs. We can see my blue moving average trending down. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a long period of small bars, small candles, and then I'm looking for a candle that breaks out to the downside. Enter there, and then to this one here this one here is a 2-minute chart trade. So this one here was actually a short-term trade. I'm not going to get into long-term trades, short-term trades, but this one here was a short-term trade, meaning I'm going to be in and out with sometimes within the very next candle. And you see the very next candle came down, it closed there. I was out there and gave me a beautiful, I think it was just over 1-to-1 risk there. So if I was, whatever I was risking on this here, you can see that that's what I made through there. So beautiful. This is over 2 minutes, just really nice drop to the downside. And that was the trade there. That was the trade done, guys. It was a very, very, very simple but very powerful. That there, guys. This is how I trade. These are the setups I'm in right now when it comes to the stock market. I'm in 3 setups right now in the stock market. Beautiful, beautiful setups in the stock market. Now, guys, this is the bearish setup. Flip it upside down, and that's basically what it looks like for the bullish setups. Okay, nice little small drop down, long rally, and then a very nice breakaway bar to the downside, and they were in there and literally out the very next candle. Beautiful, beautiful. Like, I was in and out of this thing really, really quickly. And it was just such a phenomenal trade. So, guys, this is what you call a short-term trade. The problem with a lot of traders is that they try to hold, they hope, they pray, they try to get more instead of having a plan when you get into it. I knew that this was going to be a short-term trade, which means what I say is within 2 to 5 candles, when we start to make a nice move, that's when you're out. Now, I was very, very fortunate that when we had this breakout candle, the very next candle dropped down. That's it for me. Beautiful short-term trade, nice little cash flow, what I call a cash flow generator, and beautiful trade. Now, you had to be in with my Forex trading, guys. I sit in front of the screen and I watch these markets unfold for a period of time. And that's what I do. With the stock market, I have my scans. I have my scanning technology and my scans that I use within the TC2000. And I'm scanning for this setup here, basically. But within the Forex and the futures market, because I do a lot of the S&P 500 futures, and also do a lot of Forex. As you can see, this one here is the Euro. Let me just bring this over here. You can see Euro USD, a 5-minute chart. It was literally just today. And there we go, guys. So I just shared with you, trading is really, really, really simple. The hard thing about trading is waiting for this setup. Guys, I've been watching the Forex and futures markets now for the last probably month. And I watch them probably 3 to 4 hours per day, sometimes a bit longer. And I've only taken about probably 5 trades in total. Now, they've all been successful. I've had a 100% success rate. They've all been successful. Some have been really, 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 really nice profits like this one here, and some have only been small profits. So, but I've had 100, but that's the key to trading, right? It's just being patient. If you want to trade the intraday charts, then make sure you wait for your setup and then just take it. As you can see, over the last 4 or 5 weeks, I've been watching it 3-4 hours per day, and I've only taken 5 trades, maybe 6 trades in total. I've had 100% success rate. I haven't traded a lot. But that's the way that I trade, and I trade the markets every single day. So there you go, guys. So anyway, guys, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed this. Once again, guys, I've been getting a lot of people asking me about my coaching program. If you want to learn about my trading system and have me as a coach for the rest of this year, the very first person to email me at haltrader@gmail.com gets it for $2,000 only, and you have me as a coach for the rest of this year. I'm doing this, guys, as a way of giving back, because I've had a lot of people email me, and over the last few months, it's been closed, and I just haven't been opening it. So if you want that last spot, guys, then you need to email me first in best dressed, and I look forward to seeing you guys real soon.